All right, so last video I asked if you guys wanted to see a video on back to school sneakers. I also asked about outfits. I'm gonna do that at some point, and a lot of you said yes. I'll tell you this right now, back to school content is not really my thing. This might be my first back to school video I've ever done. Obviously I'm grown, I'm not going back to school, but for some of you that are going back to school, if I can make some content that's going to help you out, then I'm gonna do that. So what I'm gonna do is break down 5 sneakers in my collection that I think are going to last throughout your school year. You know, you obviously wanna buy kicks that are fresh, stuff that looks dope on feet, but you want the sneakers to also last. You don't want them to get thrashed after like 2 or 3 months or whatever. You really want them to last your entire school year and just as long as possible. All right, so first up, we're gonna get into a pair of Jordans. Now, in my opinion, I think it's dope to break out Jordans that not necessarily everyone has. So if you're getting a pair of Jordans that just dropped this month or the month prior, you're probably gonna bump into a lot of people that have the same shoe. Now, that's not the end of the world, but in my opinion, I like to be a little bit more unique and have something different on my feet. So if you just go back like a year, maybe just a little bit farther, you can still pick up some Jordan Retros for a good price that you're not gonna see as many people wearing. So I think that this pair of Jordan 4s is perfect for back to school. So we've got the Air Jordan 4 Motorsport. Honestly, I'm surprised that this sneaker isn't held in higher regard or more people don't talk about this shoe. This is kind of a sleeper and I don't know why. This colorway is so clean on the Jordan 4. The leather that they used is a little bit better than a lot of the leather that they just throw on some of these retros. The blue on here totally pops. It's a Game Royal, so it's not like the Hyper Royal that's out right now. It's a little bit more subtle than that. This is definitely a sleeper from the Jordan line. I wear these a pretty good amount, and you're definitely gonna get some creasing on the toe box. You probably can't see it because the white is a little bit exposed on the sneaker, but these definitely crease, and in my opinion, it doesn't look bad on Jordan 4s. It certainly doesn't ruin the shoe. Like I said, the leather is a little bit nicer on these, so rather than have like this disgusting crease going across the toe box, it's like a nicer crease, if that makes any sense. It really doesn't destroy the look of the shoe. So I really like these, and if you guys want to grab a pair, you can still get them for a very good price. I'm gonna link these and all the shoes in this video down in the description. But this is certainly a Jordan sleeper. 4s are one of my favorite retros, and you're probably not gonna see a ton of people wearing these back to school. All right, next up, you already know there was gonna be a pair of Nike Air Force 1s on this list. This particular colorway I've showed you guys a bunch of different times, but I'm gonna show you these again. Black and yellow Air Force 1s, low cut, and the best part about these is that Air Force 1s last a super long time. Like, this shoe will last me forever if I just take care of it, and it's all black. It's not the white on white pair. Obviously the white on whites are a great going back to school sneaker. If you keep those clean, go for those joints. But this shoe is not gonna show very much wear. An all leather sneaker is a lot easier to maintain than something that has suede or nubuck on it. You drop something on this sneaker, a little bit of water, a little bit of soap, it's coming right out. The all black sole really isn't showing much wear either. And look how thick the sole is on an Air Force 1. Like, this sole is just like thicker than I wish my girl's butt was. Like, and about this colorway, you can still scoop these joints. It's crazy, but I think that this is the best colorway that dropped from this pack. All right, moving on, let's get into a pair of Yeezys. Now, if you've always wanted to add a pair of Yeezys to your sneaker collection, now's probably a good time if you're going back to school because you can flex a little bit, right? So I'm showing you guys these Yeezy 500s in the utility black colorway because this is probably the closest you're gonna get to getting a Yeezy sneaker at retail, like in the aftermarket or real close to retail, because these things sat around for a little bit. They eventually sold out, but a ton of people grabbed these just to sell them for a stupid reason. If you didn't want the shoe, you should have just let it sit there. But this sneaker can be copped for a great price. This is probably the least expensive Yeezy sneaker that you can buy right now. So the colorway on this shoe is utility black, but it's more of like a charcoal gray. But just like the Air Force One, this sneaker is not gonna show much wear. The outsole is a sturdy, solid rubber. So you're gonna be able to get a lot of wear out of these sneakers as well, and I find them really comfortable. If you have a wide foot, go a half size up and these things are gonna be perfect. All right, next up, of course, there was going to be a pair of Vans on this list. It'd be crazy if there were not any Vans on this list. I don't care where you're going back to, you need a pair of Vans. You're going on vacation, get some Vans. You're going back to school, get some Vans. You just feel like buying new sneakers, get some Vans. You're going to Antarctica, get some Vans. So this is one of my favorite Vans sneakers. This is the Vans Old School, and this is the checkerboard edition. These are great for a lot of reasons. For one, they're super affordable. You can pick these things up for 65 bucks, which is so difficult to argue with. It's a no-brainer, man. This is gonna be the best affordable sneaker that you can buy. There's so many different versions of this shoe. The Old School is my favorite Vans model. I feel like it looks the best aesthetically. What's cool about these is that you can go two different ways with them. You can wear them, but still keep them clean. Every time you take them off, just clean that white sole and, you know, make sure you take care of the suede, or you could care less. You could beat these things into the ground, let them get beat up, and they're gonna look better. A lot of times Vans sneakers look better with a little bit of wear, just like Jordan 1s do. So this is definitely the perfect sneaker regardless of what your different style is. You know, it's cool to have like 4 or 5 different clean sneakers and then have something like this that's kind of like a beater in your rotation. So the Vans Old School in this particular colorway is my favorite. There's a bunch of different sales going on right now for Vans sneakers. So I'll link all of them down in the description. You can get plenty of pairs for like $40, $50. Really good prices on this shoe. All right, so last but certainly not least, we've got a pair of Jordan 1s. And this is crazy, man. I cannot believe that you can still buy this sneaker for right around retail. Maybe like $10, $15 over retail you can get this sneaker for. And it's just wild because this is a classic sneaker and it goes with so much. This can pretty much go with anything that you want to wear. We've got the Air Jordan 1 Shadows. There's no doubt about it. These are a certified classic, and just like the Vans, Jordan 1s look better with age. The more that you wear them, the better that they look. Once that leather gets all creased up, it actually looks good on this sneaker. This is my 2013 pair. I didn't even get the newest version. So that shoe, I guess, was a little bit more readily available than this version. Either way, like, this is a great shoe, man. Go ahead and grab a pair of Shadows. These are just so smooth and they're kind of a sleeper as well. Not really a sleeper, but I feel like the Royal and Bred ones and the Bred toes, those get all the love. Maybe because they're a little bit more flashy and these are certainly more subtle, but this is a perfect going back to school sneaker, especially if your style isn't very loud. If you're more into like the menswear side of things and you like clean clothing, grab these, man. Like, this is just a perfect shoe to complement any outfit, really any outfit. You can wear them with shorts if you want to. They don't look as good as they do with pants, but for a lot of you guys, it's gonna start getting cold because the fall is coming around. So this is the perfect sneaker for you. So there you go with some of my back to school recommendations. Let me know what you guys picked up this year, even if it's not on this list. If you have any questions about any of these sneakers, feel free to ask, and make sure you hit the thumbs up on this video, especially if you want to see more back to school content. I'm probably gonna do some outfit idea videos, so keep an eye out for that stuff. If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe and follow me on social media. Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat are all Eddie Wynn Kicks. A lot more videos on the way. Hopefully you guys have been rocking with the videos that I have been dropping. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.